Once upon a time, in a bustling town surrounded by trade and competition, there lived a hard-working merchant. Despite his dedication and effort, his business was slowly crumbling. Losses piled up, debts grew. His once thriving shop had become a source of daily frustration and anxiety. One evening, drained by despair and disillusionment, the merchant made a bold decision. "I need clarity," he whispered to himself. "Perhaps time away from this chaos will help." Without a plan, he left his shop and wandered into the nearby forest, hoping that nature might offer him peace and answers. He roamed for 7 days, but instead of peace, his mind stayed clouded. Every tree reminded him of the people he owed. Every gust of wind carried whispers of failure. Until on the 7th day, something unexpected happened. Hidden among the thick woods, he stumbled upon a small, serene hut. There in front of the hut sat a monk meditating in complete stillness. The merchant sat and waited. When the monk finally opened his eyes, the merchant bowed deeply and poured out his heart. He spoke of long days, empty profits, of mounting debts and sleepless nights. The monk listened in silence, his face calm, his eyes kind. "Come," the monk said, leading him into the lush garden. "Let me show you something." They walked to a patch where grass and bamboo stood side by side. "Years ago," said the monk, pointing, "I planted seeds here. Grass and bamboo." The grass sprouted quickly. Within weeks, the garden was green and vibrant. But the bamboo? Nothing. Not for a year. Not for 2. Not even for 3. I watered it, cared for it. Nothing. Many would have assumed the seeds were dead. But I waited. He paused and looked up at the tall bamboo grove. In the 5th year, the bamboo sprouted. By the 6th, it reached 100 feet. For years, it was growing underground, building roots, strengthening its foundation. And when the time was right, it soared. The merchant stared in awe at the tall bamboo, swaying gently in the breeze. "My friend," said the monk, placing a gentle hand on his shoulder, "you are like the bamboo. Right now, your efforts may seem invisible, but they are not wasted. You're building your roots. If you stay patient, your growth will one day surprise even you." For the first time in weeks, the merchant smiled. He returned to the town with a new mindset, not chasing quick results, but embracing the process. He reviewed his mistakes, restructured his business, and reconnected with his customers. It didn't happen overnight, but slowly, steadily, his fortunes changed. His business flourished, stronger than ever. The wisdom within the story. If we reflect on this tale, we'll find that the monk's garden is not so different from our own lives. In a world obsessed with speed, instant results, and overnight success, we forget that some of the most powerful transformations happen slowly, silently. Like the bamboo, we may not see growth at first, but that doesn't mean it isn't happening. Just because you aren't seeing results doesn't mean you aren't progressing. Struggles aren't signs of failure. They are part of the process. They train your patience, test your determination, and help you develop roots. Let's take this lesson deeper. 1. Invisible effort still counts. Often we look for validation. We want others to see our hard work, and we crave quick rewards. But what if your greatest growth is happening unseen? What if the challenge you're facing today is actually building a stronger version of you? Like the merchant, don't abandon your efforts just because you don't see results right away. Stay consistent. Trust your roots. 2. Delayed gratification is powerful. In Buddhist teachings, patience is a virtue because it aligns us with reality. Nature doesn't hurry. The sun rises gradually. Flowers bloom in their own time. When you plant seeds, don't dig them up every day to check if they're growing. Nurture them, water them, and believe. One day they will bloom. 3. Resilience is not built in comfort. The bamboo didn't shoot up in comfort. Its growth was hidden, its struggle unseen. But that's what made it resilient. Life, too, doesn't build your strength through ease. It's in the silent battles, the days you keep going despite doubt, that your character is forged. Every challenge is shaping you, giving you the tools you'll need for the next phase of your journey. 4. Let go of comparison. While the grass was flourishing, the bamboo remained dormant. If you were the bamboo, wouldn't you feel discouraged watching others grow faster? Don't compare your growth to others. Everyone has a different timeline. Stay focused on your path. Trust your process. The deeper your roots, the higher you'll rise. 5. Redefining success. We often define success by outcomes, profits, achievements, titles. But true success lies in becoming the kind of person who doesn't give up, who evolves, who learns, who grows, even when it's hard. The merchant's greatest success was not just in saving his business. It was in transforming his mindset. Final reflection. Your bamboo moment is coming. Every day you persist, even without applause, you're laying down roots. Every time you rise after a failure, you're growing stronger. Every act of courage in the face of doubt is preparing you for your bamboo moment, the time when your efforts will burst through the surface and reach new heights. The question is, will you keep nurturing your roots, even when no one sees them? Like the monk said, growth takes time, but when it happens, it's mighty. Stay patient. Keep showing up. Your time will come, and when it does, you'll rise taller than you ever imagined. Herb, let the forest be your teacher. Let the bamboo be your reminder. Stay rooted. Stay rising. Be enlightened mind.